New skinhead mechanic on the firm today.
Well,
here is the part. This is an oil thermostat cover for the Audi, and that's what popped off. Ever the optimist, we found out that the bolt snapped off inside, down in there. So we've got the part, we just got to get that drilled out now. Oh, we got a gusher. Brilliant, this tool from TikTok shop, isn't it, Luke?
TikTok's a fucking rip my phone. Yeah.
You can't say that.
Fucking single order a socket so you get a load of fancy flashing lights, whatever they are.
Yeah, we just picked up this tool, drilled it out a bit, put this in there, hammered it in. Never believed it would grip it because it's got hardly any grippage. Right, go for it, Lou.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Oh,
With his
so
fingers.
so that baby there
Yeah.
should be that,
Yeah.
which
Snapped off.
basically is this little
Yeah.
oil thermostat, which basically came out, pissed all the oil out of my engine, and yeah, basically we nearly blew the old Audi up. But look at that, that is amazing. Look at that.
Wow, look.
There's a bit of thread that's broke.
That's the bolt.
Oh,
How good is that?
I'm so happy with that. My God. Happy days, that's all I can say.
Now we've got
Hey?
to put the new bolt in now.
Yeah,
Put the cap on and put the car back together.
happy days.
Lovely. We just got to change this pulley though.
Yeah, we don't like that. Look, there's a little bit of a
Bit wobbly, so we bought another one of them.
little bit of movement in that. We're not happy with that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to put a bit of Loctite on this actually.
Yeah,
I think I'll go and see what I can go and find a bit.
Because that'll stop
then-
it snapping, won't it?
Hopefully, hopefully.
No, it won't.
I might do something.
What an amazing tool set. Wow, this works so well, and I didn't think it would. So you put one of these little things in the hole, and then you put the drill bit in that and drill the hole in the middle, then you use one of these funny little things to get it out, which you'd never believe grips because there's hardly any splines on it, and hey presto, it was out. We put a new part in there. It's got thread in the top. We have no idea what that's for because there's nothing there, so hopefully we've done it right. We're just going to run it up quick.
Try it a bit tighter or just run it up? Go a little bit tighter if I can.
Up to you, mate. It's just I just don't know. I just don't want to shear it, you know. No, you can't move anymore, can you? No.
Just I'm only a little bit on that car, and I'm not really.
Yeah, I know, but that's probably the best way to do Ali, in it, not over time. So let's just hope it doesn't fire oil at me. Right, we've got the JS 2000 from Top Doll on here. Yes! Brilliant.
So far,
Look at that.
so good.
Such a good tool that is.
Can't beat it.
However, there is a saying, if things are too good to be true, they usually are. Then this happened. Basically we changed that and that was okay, and then we started dribbling oil again, and the oil is actually coming out here so it's coming out of one of the water pump bolts with coolant at the same time. It's coming down here. It's quite worrying really that oil's coming out of there and coolant's coming out as well, so obviously coolant and oil's mixing somewhere. As you can see, it's all dribbling down here, and we've got coolant here and oil here. So
It's a 2012 Audi A6 3 litre TDI.
yeah, and as you can see it's the V6 model, so you got this is all in the middle of the V. So I think this is an oil cooler here. I'm not sure, but please let me know if it is. This is the water pump. This I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, this is quite concerning. This is the oil thermostat here, which I've also never heard of, but the bolt was sheared off. We managed to get this out, but now we've got this issue because we cleaned up the engine, it was beautiful, and then we noticed oil coming out of the water
A
pump.
very slight drip, and then
Yeah. And then obviously we took the bolt out, and look at that. Red rubber grease on the gasket. Massive thank you to Baz for all the advice he's given me on how to try and sort out this water pump leak. Oil coming out of one of the water pump bolt holes, which is strange and coolant. A few people suggested that the bolts come with PTFE on, and Baz looked it up and he said that that might be the case. So I've cleaned all of this up as well as I can. Another trick Baz always does, red rubber grease. I learned this off Baz. Red rubber grease. So you put red rubber grease on your water pump gasket before you put your water pump on, and then stick your water pump on. So Lewis has gone to get some PTFE stuff to put on the bolt. I've just cleaned all this up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all this back, and I'm going to leave this bolt here, which is the one that the oil and water come out, till last, and then that one we're going to put the PTFE on and stick that in. So hopefully this is going to work. Red rubber grease on the gasket. Thing is, this is an old gasket. We don't want to spend money and buy another water pump because it might not cure it, so we don't want to buy another water pump just yet. But this red rubber grease hopefully will revitalise the old gasket. This really is it's got 2022 on this water pump, so it's quite a new water pump. It could have been fitted even more recently than that, but so it's not an old water pump. So we're sticking this back on in the hope that this cures our issue. Now the bolt that we don't want much of this stuff is there, because this is the one we want to put PTFE in, so we'll be a bit less generous around that area. I think that's a decent enough helping, isn't it? What do you reckon? Right, wipe my toe off. So we stick this back on. Right, that's that on. Right, one where my toe is, need to not put that one in. So start at the top, shall we? Let's go and find the tool. So now we've got to just wait for the PTFE. I'm going to put the PTFE bolt in, and then hope for the best, eh? Just going to have a quick look in the bolt hole to see if there's anything obvious in there that shouldn't be in there. Well, after a 5-hour wait, it's finally arrived, the liquid PTFE. Right, let Lewis undo that. Right, so Lewis is going to undo it. I've cleaned the bolt up. Nice and clean. Right, we want a continuous bead on the... Yeah, there we go. It's always blue. God, I don't think it's going to be
Bloody item on it.
car. Blue, blue, blue. Blue, 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 blue.
More?
More the merrier, I suppose. Where is it? There's a continuous bead in it.
You've always wanted blue tape.
Right, so you put it in. Go for it, shall we?
Go.
Get it in there.
Get in there.
Right, we need to look up the torque settings because I haven't looked it up. I've done them to...
Ah, what do we call that one? A water pump.
Water pump.
Audi A6.
Yeah, Audi A6 water pump. Torques, water pump bolt torque settings. And then we can torque them properly. Because I've torqued them to Ritchie foot-pounds at the moment.
Yeah, that's fucking tight. What you know, snap it in that case.
No, I've only done it like
Oh, that's all right then.
literally that, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Right, definitely not snapping. Right, just need to wait for the torque settings now.
3 Newton meters.
3 newton meters? No. 3 newton meters, according to...
I think Richard could do it of his toes.
Fucking hell.
3?
3? I've set
Oh,
it
it
to...
don't go as large 3, does it?
I think now it's on 10 at the moment. Can it be 3 or is that bullshit? 3?
Yeah.
No, I'll try and do that then, shall we? If you're happy, I'm happy.
Otherwise, that'd be. But I reckon you could just do it up with your toes without using it.
I have. I've probably over tightened it, to be honest. Yeah, it's not even. It's not even like.
Yeah.
I don't even trust that 3. It's not even. They're still moving.
I don't
though.
like it.
Nah, they're still moving. To be honest,
I don't like that.
Nah, it needs a bit more than 3, I think. Yeah, see, that's just ridiculous. I'll let it go and then doing a bit more. That's bad.
That's just nothing, is it?
It's not.
Bloody hell.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, can't remember which one to do. Let's try and do them in some
They're all
sort of...
clicky anyway straight away, aren't they?
Yeah, so... But they're also moving still.
Yeah. And you're using it right in the ratchet, so that's just...
I'm kind of done. I think 3 is a little bit.
Bloody hell.
Have you had a look at? Have you had a look on something else to make sure that it's definitely 3? Right. Let's double check. That one don't feel tight at all. That's quite tight, that one.
For a 2012 Audi A6 3 litres of TDI, the water pump settings are not a standard set of adjustable parameters. The water pump, whether it's the main engine coolant pump, is an electrically driven or belt-driven component that operates based on the vehicle's cooling heat. These aren't used adjustable settings in the traditional sense. Not particularly built.
Right, you have a feel. I think they all feel okay to me. get the old mechanic in here.
Where is he then?
Oh, I meant old as an age.
Jesus. Oh, can't believe that. Let's try that one. That's quite loose. Oh, is that the one?
That wasn't even a water pump one.
Yeah, that's quite loose.
Yeah.
Really loose.
I don't know what that one's for. Cool. Gosh, yeah.
What the hell, lot? They just took them in the bee,
I
eh?
think they've had the front case off this engine, you know. Christ.
Could have had a, quite loose that.
Yeah.
They actually look quite fresh, don't they, some of these bolts?
Yeah. Perhaps they want checking then, I can know.
They are, eh?
Yep.
Well.
Right, we've got to leave it overnight now to dry. PTFE.
Okay.
It says on there that it's got takes up to 72 hours, but
Oh, does it?
depends on the length of the bolt, so it should be alright. Cool.
Right, okay.
Right, we'll leave it till tomorrow and we'll update you tomorrow.